not all the turnovers are his fault, but he says, he might be trying to do more than his 111th.
Yeah.
What do you see from him during this stretch in which he's had 8 turnovers in 4 games?
I feel like it's just part of being a quarterback. Like, you have ebbs and flows, and then throughout the season, he's gained a lot of confidence as well. As a quarterback, you gain a lot of confidence. You probably feel like you can force some stuff, or I don't know how. I always say it's kind of hard to play that position, but you're trying to figure it out. And as the season goes on, guys get like 8, 9 games of tape. They kind of start figuring stuff out a little bit. So it could be a tribute to that too. But as far as him being a quarterback, I would never fault him for being our guy. You see what I'm saying? Like, him forcing some stuff, he's just trying to figure it out, trying to make plays, as we all are. It's just the fact that, when the ball starts with you, it's like it'll all fall back on you. But a lot of his picks, some of them are like our fault. Like the pick he had against the Saints. Like, I think I was gonna run an in cut, but I turned it. I like faded away because I thought it was gonna be a scramble drill. So like just being on the same page and little stuff like that. So it's not all his fault. He's gonna take the full blame, but it's just part of him being a quarterback. But that's our quarterback. I done seen him make, aside from having turnovers, I've seen him make every throw in the book. I done seen him make plays. I done seen him jump over guys. So I don't care. I'm rocking with him. I'm taking the good with the bad regardless.
Every one of those turnovers has been for a different reason.
Yeah.
What's the balance of it's good to not repeat mistakes, but that's been so many things to correct?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's 100 ways to milk a cow, but when it's like different ways the ball's been turned over, it's like, all right, well, let's not do that one again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess you can learn from it, and they're all teaching things, and you can kind of grow from them. So I'd rather them happen now than later. Like, now we got something to lean back on. Like, all right, we don't want to make that mistake, especially now. Like, we've been looking at it as in once we get past the 40, we got a pretty good field goal kicker. T-Bass can hit it from damn near anywhere. So we got points. At the least, we got points. So let's just not turn the ball over. One more time. Hell no.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, hell no. I don't know. Old expression, no hit.
The narrative around this game all week. It's Monday night. It's 2 rivals. Do you guys feel any of that extra pressure, the extra gravity of this game? I know it's 1 week at a time, but do you feel any of that in the building?
Like, this is my second year here, so like as far as like with the rivalry, like I only been doing so much. We played twice last year, but so I haven't been like all the way like, like it's different when you've been here a while. You know what it's like, or you've played the team for so many times. But in my stance, like I'm trying to win every game. As far as like with the approach, it's Monday Night Football. If you ain't getting up for Monday Night Football, I don't know what to tell you. But especially against a division game, it's a division game, and people say they only count as one, but they damn near count as 2 when you win, especially with your momentum and what you want to do. So they're a hell of a team. They're playing extremely well. I think they got like 5-6 games in a row. It's going to be a challenge for us. We're going to have to execute at a high level. But as far as like with practice, it's been that same approach. I think that after the Thursday game, we had a little bit of time off, and everybody took that time to like recharge. So being back to work today, everybody was happy to be back to work and like ready to get back to work, like not just dragging or nothing like that. Nah, it's you just having a mindset.
Here in Buffalo against the Patriots. They
Little
went
bit.
5-35.
Don't jinx
They
it.
went 5-35 before last year.
Yeah, nice. It's a little rough. A little rough. Nothing you can't shake off.
This team is in what, aside from last year, in the familiar position of looking up at the Patriots in the standings. How much does that motivate you guys, knowing that they're the first place Patriots right now and you're not?
Yeah, I mean, as far as like with it, that's how I say like it count for 2 like division games. But like, I mean, it's still early in the season. Like we got X amount of weeks left. For me, I don't really look at the standings or stuff like that. I just look at it as you got to win the game in front of you. And if it's a division game, it's obviously important. I try not to get too caught up in like the I don't know, like the media or whatever. Like, and I try not to give like billboard material. Like, I don't want to say nothing that's gonna make nobody, like, I ain't that kind of guy. I'm more so like you put the work in, and then you let the chips fall where they lay on Sundays or Mondays. So for me, I'm just trying to win.
Ask you.
Say that one more
How do
time.
you expect them to play you coverage-wise?
Man to man. I mean, hopefully. They play zone. They mix it up. Will Belichick's one of the best coaches that ever played, so he'll obviously have a plan, or try to have a plan for all of us. So for me, I'm just trying to do my 111 and win. I never really expect, it's hard to expect because you plan for one thing all week and then you see something different, it's hard to adjust. So I'm just getting ready.
What makes Jackson so effective?
He gets his hand on the ball. You know, it's a lot of guys. You got a lot of DBs in the league that they be around the plays. He's getting his hands on the ball. He's active. Kind of like my little brother. Like they like ball hawks. If the ball's around him, they gonna grab it. So I think so. In his athleticism.
How does the loss of Trey resonate throughout the entire team?
We want to play for T. White. T. White was he's one of the best players on our team. He's one of the hardest workers on our team, and you know, not having one of your pieces or one of your guys out there is definitely a little different. But we got 100% faith in the next up process. You know, Dane Jackson's not a bad player at all. He can hoop. He played a lot. He played some last year as well. So just believing in those guys, loving those guys up, and bringing them along because we knew at one point in this season we was going to need guys to step up. We didn't know when, we didn't know what position, but right now it's at cornerback, and you know we want to play for T. White. That's our guy, and you know I'm sending prayers for him. You know he's a hell of a player. He's a good person as well. So we're gonna have to get one for him.